was truly incredible.
That is a Genshin reference if I ever see one. Alchemy is truly fascinating. Anyway.
No, you didn't imagine it. I heard it as well. I'm afraid that someone's probably nearby. As we are unable to ascertain whether they are friend or foe, we better remain cautious. Found it. The voice is coming from over there. No. It seems to be coming from somewhere even further that way. Let's go check it out.
Regardless of what you do, a stone won't be able to speak.
Wait, what the? Who are you?
Such a lively little bunny. You even smell a little familiar. What an impatient child. Don't you know that haste makes waste?
Who are you? Keep your distance and identify yourself. Otherwise, you'll face the consequences.
The scent of Thanatos. I recognize you. Idonia's renowned goddess of death.
Since you are aware, stop provoking the authority of death. Answer my question.
Baring your fangs at me. How cute. Just call me Calypso. I greet you on behalf of the Seven Sages and the Litophagists.
Be careful. Even if the head of the Litophagists has never shown their true identity before, we shouldn't trust this person so easily. The Weft could not detect her presence just now. That would be out of the ordinary if she were truly a phantom body. But if she is someone who has passed on, I should be able to tell. Let me test her.
Do you mind if I join your private conversation?
That would be rather inappropriate for someone who isn't even willing to reveal their real self. Forget it. However, I'm going to ask you some questions. Please answer them truthfully. If you can do so without hesitation, we won't treat you as an enemy for the time being.
A pop quiz? Well, that sparks my interest. Go ahead.
What was the topic for the grand finals of the 752nd Great Debate?
Is a flying arrow in motion or at rest?
Who was your representative?
Medea. She went up against Phynon of the New Sporists.
Who won?
Nobody won because the 752nd Great Debate never took place. What I just mentioned happened during the previous debate. Phynon emerged victorious and obtained his 10th consecutive debate wreath. Also, to alleviate your worries, I shall provide you with a piece of information that's more valuable than the great debate. Anaxa the new sporist is still alive. I saved him, and he is now recuperating at the Luminary Throne. So, are you satisfied with my answers? This dumbfounded expression of yours is much more adorable and likable than the previous one.
Jeez, you're very rude.
As the saying goes, seeing is believing. Why don't you follow me to the throne and take a look for yourself?
I'll keep my eyes on you at all times.
Oh, that's truly an honor. As long as we can get the water wheel turning, we'll be able to use it to ascend. So, the solution is to awaken this heart.
Is that the Chamber of Purifying Tears?
You have a good memory.
Why exactly did you bring us here?
My intention should be obvious.
Puzzles.
See that shallow pond over there? Water lilies grow there. Initially, Cerces watered them with their tears, while Nestia nurtured them with affectionate love. They are a token of the eternal companionship between the two gods. All the two of you have to do is to cross the deep well and retrieve the golden bough of vows for me. Indeed. Could it be that you actually do not know how to proceed?
We can retrieve it, but I advise you not to waste your time on any schemes.
Oh my. I'm helping you to eliminate your worries and obstacles, and yet I receive nothing in return? Besides, the bow is essential for awakening the heart and drawing water out of the source. If you can't find it this time, we can just remain trapped here for the rest of eternity. You're overthinking things. We're all in the same boat. Although, it would be absurd to say that I have no other motives. Since you've brought it up, I might as well take this chance to explain. I'm simply making use of this opportunity to see what you two are made of. So, is that truthful enough for you? Now is not the time for me to elaborate further. So, please proceed. As As a student of Anaxa, equivalent exchange should be something that you are familiar with.
I cannot deny that. Miss, since our interests are aligned right now, it's better for us to do as she says. Besides, she knows about my past. Even though I'm not able to elaborate much, I can tell you that she has reasons to fear me. If you unfortunately turn out to be her ultimate target, please don't worry. I will promptly intervene.
Well, these are gonna be fun puzzles. Just gotta get used to it, I guess.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
You can fight it, or rock with it!
Get them!
Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Damn, that was only 400. A simple casual 400k.
Amazing. But then again, it's me we're talking about.
Huh? There are Ichor vessels stored here.
Alright then. Just ride on it.
That's it. You can fight it, or rock with it!
Expand your thinking.
Keep up!
Protect me. Open sesame. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Get them! Fiends or devils! I'll crush them all!
You can fight it, or rock with it! That's it.
Expand your thinking. Watch it crumble. Amazing. But then again, it's me we're talking about.
How smart.
Alright, I guess we kind of figure out that puzzle. Let's just go back down.
You want this?
Let's hope that this is not a trap set by her. So this is the Golden Bough of Vows. I hope that the Titan will not take their anger out on us.
So lustrous and beautiful. It's even more magnificent than before.
Mem Cal. Mem.
Understood. My apologies, Pink Bunny.
Memmy bunny mem? Mem.
Is this the legendary Golden Bough of Vows?
We'll know once we test it. There's a secret passageway behind the pond. It's faster if we take that path.
How do you know this place so well?
Well, I'm one of the 7 sages after all.
Huh? Oh, fucking A, there's a puzzle here. I doubt anyone's gonna answer this, but whatever. Okay, easy.
Pretty underwhelming.
Hold up, guys. We're gonna activate this stupid puzzle. Ow. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna do it later. Too lazy. I'll figure it out off screen.
We're here. Could you kindly pluck a petal for me and place it into the pool? Now, can our little goddess perform that again?
Huh?
That being the oath of Nestia's priests.
Right. Got it. O Nestia, with the weft as my vow, I beseech you, entwine my body with your golden thread and affection.
Mem me lit up.
It's just an ancient promise between the Titan and humans. So, what do you think? It really is the Golden Bough of Vows. And I did not set any traps for you, right?
That is indeed true.
You look like a sad, lost puppy. Even if this is indeed a scheme to get you to lower your guard, you don't have any other choice but to play along, do you? Therefore, why don't we just put everything aside and work together? We can always determine who's right and who's wrong once we overcome this.
Yes, I agree.
Great. Then, let's ride the water wheel.
However, giving us half-truths is not the right attitude for cooperation. Furthermore, according to the principle of equivalent exchange, since we have passed your so-called trial, isn't it time for you to make your intentions clear to us?
I really can't bear to look at your sad expressions. Although you only cleared a simple trial, I'm willing to make an exception and treat you with sincerity. I'll allow each of you to ask a question. But not the little bunny. So, ask away.
Well, in that case, miss, please go ahead.
As I've previously mentioned, I'm one of the 7 sages of the Grove of Epiphany. If you think that this answer is insufficient, then I'll add to it. I'm the leader of the 7 sages.
Feel like there's more to
Well,
it.
it's your turn now, little goddess of death.
My question is, was your previous answer the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
There's no point in making this unnecessarily complicated.
That applies to you as well. However, we do not harbor any hostility. We merely want to avoid any potential harm to us. Lady Calypso, if you want us to work together more effectively, I advise you to answer my question honestly.
All right. I was completely truthful in my response just now. I have not deceived you, nor will I.
With all due respect, omitting facts can also be considered deceit.
Is that so? Regardless, I still stand by my previous response.
Then please lead the way. After all, facts speak for themselves. The truth will come to light once we arrive at the Luminary Throne.
All right, all right. I originally thought that you were just a beautiful flower planted in the mortal realm by the hand of Shadow. But now, I see you have some prickly thorns, too.
I'll just consider that a compliment.
Indeed. I'm complimenting your charming naivete. All right, go ride the water wheel. I'll wait for you up there.
Alright, arise. Not that arise, but anyway. Son of a... You son of... Oh my god, he's back. Alright, get his ass. Alright, alright. Nah. No! Oh, I forgot to hold. Fuck you. Jesus Christ. My controller gave up on me for a bit. Alright, screw you. Alright, let's just go.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Speaking of which, don't you also have a red-haired companion?
Memmy mem. Memmy mem memmy mem.
Not too much. It's just that I seem to hear the sound of a bee buzzing around.
Lady, your metaphors are not worthy of praise at all.
Memmy mem. Mem mem mem. Mem. Memmy mem mem.
Oh, now new Calyx? Believe it's just credits. Hukakasha.
Pretty underwhelming.
Oh, finally found you.
Whoa! It's little Gray, little Cass, and the pink puppy! Mem. Mem.
Lady Trianne, are you alright? Were you hurt?
No, Trianne flew high up into the air so the monsters couldn't reach us. Also, the spindle that Aggie gave us is so powerful that Trianne seems to have found Nax. He's near the treetop. Even though our perception of him is very weak, it's not like the white dryads from before. But since Trianne was alone and afraid that it might be dangerous, we did not fly there to take a look.
It seems like Lady Trianne did not forget our promise. Anaxa is indeed still alive, and he's at the Luminary Throne right now. It seems like Lady Calypso did not lie regarding this.
Huh? Calypso? Who's that? Oh, so you found a survivor! But the golden thread doesn't seem to be able to sense the person you're talking about. Mem! Mem. Mem. Mem.
Coming and going without a trace. She's such a strange person.
Oh! Actually, Trianne also found this. Could this be related to the person you're talking about?
This is a piece of burnt cloth.
Yup! Trianne found it on a branch not long ago. Trianne even used the golden thread to search around and found that the entire grove is giving off a similar aura. Trian doesn't think so. Because when Trian picked it up, we didn't see anything at all. And judging by the golden thread, the aura seems to be all around.
Lady Trian, where is the aura gathered at right now?
It seems to be... Oh! A little higher and a little ahead of us!
The Dome of Devotion. Calypso, just what are you hiding?
That's what we hope to figure out.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
I mean, she was already sus from the start. There was no surprise there. Oh, so that's what the hand was for. Just to punch them out of the way. Okay. Alright. That at least gets this out of the way.
Can't stop the rock. Yeah.
Man, this is gonna be a while for me to explore off screen. I gotta say. Look forward to it at least.
Golden thread is vibrating more and more violently.
Everyone, let's be even more cautious.
Do 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 do. At least this is a peaceful exploration. I'm just hoping you don't show too much.
Open sesame.
They better reward us with a good boss, I think. I
Nothing but a
hope.
fight.
You can fight it or rock with it. That's it.
I don't like the turns they get, not gonna
Stand
lie.
to think. Glimpse the unknown.
Alright, jeez. They get like a fuck ton of turns.
Amazing. But then again, it's me we're talking about.
Can't wait for the guide makers to find all the treasure chests. I will look at all of them, not gonna lie.
There's no one... Hold on. The butterfly of divine mind is gone?
Okay.
That can't be. Was it for fending off the black tide? Or perhaps...
What exactly is this butterfly of the divine mind? Is it a very powerful guardian monster?
No. How should I put it? It's considered a safeguard for the Titan's core flame. This butterfly is created from Nestia's remaining divine mind and bears the responsibility of guarding the core flame. Legend has it that someone can only pass the trial of the butterfly by proving they possess pure and unselfish love within their heart. Only then can they awaken the great tree to open up the path to meet Cerces.
But how are we going to prove it? Mem 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 mem.
Sorry, but even I don't know how. After all, this is a secret among secrets that only a select few in the entire grove and even Amphoreus know. Rather than worry about this, Lady Trianne, did the golden thread react to anything around here?
No. That unknown thing seems to be even farther ahead and higher up. Mem.
Perhaps we can try again. Let's see if the butterfly will still react to the golden bough of vows despite having dissipated. If it's indeed the token mentioned in the legends, there should be a reaction.
Huh, really?
Let me give it a try. Oh, Nestia. With the weft as my vow, I beseech you, entwine my body with your golden thread and affection. Lady Trianne, and even Mem? Where have they disappeared to?
Little Gray, little Cass, look over here, quick! Memmy, he's about to burst into flames!
Holy, what the is going on?
The voice seems to be coming from the Star Chase atrium.
Little Gray, little Cass, it's bad. It's very bad. I'm fine.
Ooh, magical beasts. Let's kill them.
Lady Trianne, what exactly happened just now?
Trianne and Memmy were looking around to see if there were any mechanisms nearby. But just as they went to take a closer look at that big piece of amber, they were surrounded!
I see. Let's get a move on. The orbs belonging to Ornyx's priests should be nearby. Hopefully they'll be of some use.
Puzzle time. Shit.
Take a look. This is pure genius and...
Nope. We need to enhance it, it seems. Hold up. Let me see this. You just gotta love oh, what the hell? You gotta love puzzles, baby.
You can fight it or rock with it.
Expand your thinking. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Amazing. But then again, it's...
There we go.
pretty underwhelming.
No. We have to go to the other side, do we? Yep. Unfortunately. Let's go back. Fucking A. Okay. Still trying to figure out this puzzle. It's actually annoying.
It's connected! Let's hurry! Memmy is already bouncing around due to the heat!
What's this? Ah, I see now. There we go. Finally.
Oh no, I'm starting to smell something delicious.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Expand your thinking.
Get them!
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Who's the little backstabber? Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Oh boy.
Easy. It's alright. Trian only just flew down.
I'm glad that everyone is all right. Speaking of which, this piece of amber is...
a remnant of Nestia's core flame. To get to the throne at the treetop, gather the embers before you with the golden bough of vows, and present it to the divine butterfly.
Whoa! Where did you come from?
You finally appeared, Lady Calypso.
Physical
Yes,
fear and
It's
society?
been some time. The battle just now was a true delight, and I feel quite elated. It seems like I'll really be able to rely on all of you to reclaim my true form.
Lady Trianne, how does the golden thread react to her?
Huh. There's no reaction at all.
Obviously. After all, the fragment that you picked up just now is completely unrelated to me. All right. Just do as I say. If you're able to pass the trial, I will tell you everything truthfully.
Another trial.
Not again.
Mem. But we have to go to the treetop to find Nax anyway, right?
I've got a hunch. Come, let's collect the embers and go confront her.
Oh, you want this? Fine. Take it and amuse yourself.
According to Calypso, we just have to gather the embers before us with the golden bough of vows. How incredible.
Mem.
Alright, easy enough as is. Probably return for those damn puzzles, of course.
It seems like you managed to gather the embers. In that case, just offer it to the divine butterfly.
It'll be fine. Let's just do as she says.
It's a success! The path has appeared!
All of you have indeed passed the trial. Same mood, too.
The sound of a butterfly's wings.
Same mood, too. I'll be back shortly. Of course, our promise still stands. But now, it's time for me to sacrifice myself.
Huh?
If the West Wind ever ends, let that be the place where we reunite. Farewell, my love.
Lady Calypso, this is...
It's nothing much. Thank you so much for your help. Now, it's time for me to fulfill my part of the promise.
Well, in that case...
She gonna sacrifice
I can
herself?
start. You're actually Cerces, right?
I had a feeling that was the case. I knew there was something off about her, but I'm guessing she was the Titan. Yeah, I had a feeling that, like, she was gonna be the Titan.
Oh my. The children of humanity have passed the final trial at last.
Okay, that kind of makes sense now.
I was wondering when you were planning to expose me. How did you know?
The riddle-like trials, your distrustful yet sincere character, referring to Nestia as your love, and... The head of the Litophagus is actually called Medea, and not Calypso.
Since you knew from the start that I was not who I said I was, why did you wait until now to expose me?
Because I did not believe that Cerces would walk this world in a human form. I was also afraid that the Titans were under the control of the Black Tide, and would do us harm. Also, to make a claim, one must have evidence. This is the precious knowledge that I acquired during my time at the Grove.
Excellent. To think we were able to gain a new chance at life in the midst of death. Fate truly is a mysterious thing.
Well, shouldn't you also tell us why you went through all the trouble of setting up these riddles?
Oh, the reason's quite simple. I needed your help, and just like how you were wary of me, I had to ensure that you were not villains who were trying to get their hands on the core flame. I also had to ascertain that you were capable of dealing with the threat at hand.
So she was also sus of us. That makes sense.
Is this threat related to the Black Tide?
Indeed. And it's even more related to that lost item from before. Its owner is a quiet and paranoid hunter who seems to have been reborn from the Black Tide and is attacking along with it. As I could not do anything about him, I
Assuming
split
this is
my
like
body
Anaxa,
up and
right?
escaped to avoid harm. I bided my time for a chance to seek assistance. Unfortunately, this was not a sustainable long-term plan.
What you mean is that you hid your own core flame?
Indeed. I split it into 3. I hid one within the Golden Bough of Vows, and sealed another in the Amber, along with Nestia's remaining embers. As for the last one, it's currently in Anaxa's body, which is in dire need of repair.
What? Do you mean that you're using such a method?
After all, the scholars of the Grove have always been willing to lay down their lives to defend my core flame. As a respected god, it would be too embarrassing if I were to do nothing and simply watch the children of humanity give up their lives for me. Especially that heretic named Anaxa. He did not even hesitate to tear his soul apart and use it to perform a miracle. He trapped all the creations of the Black Tide within the grove, so that they would not be able to harm others. His way of thinking was so out of the ordinary that I felt it would be a waste for him to meet his demise in the Black Tide. And so, I decided to save his life. Of course, this also meant that I was able to conceal myself and remain hidden. Well, that's also an equivalent exchange, right?
Ma'am! Ma'am, ma'am, ma'am! Ma'am, mammy, ma'am, ma'am, mammy, ma'am, ma'am! Ma'am, mammy, ma'am, ma'am, ma'am!
What a smart little bunny. This way, I'll be able to regain my true form. And you will be able to bring the core flame and your teacher back to Akama. We'll also take down the black-robed swordmaster at the throne. Together, in one go.
But, Cerces, aren't you the Reason Titan?
Even
yeah.
if I do not have the authority of strife, I'm still a god. I just need you to buy me some time against the warrior's blade. Once the core flame is reformed, I'll be able to show my hand. Excellent. Then just continue climbing to reach my throne. Turn the golden bough of vows into firewood to reignite the core flame of reason.
Okay.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
I'll leave it to you, children of humanity. May you be blessed with good fortune.
Alright then, why thank you.
It seems like a fierce battle will be inevitable.
Don't worry, Trigan will protect everyone!
Curious what the boss fight's gonna be. Is it what we saw from the special program? That's probably gonna be our boss fight? Or is there something more to it?
Ahead lies the Luminary Throne, and also the battlefield that we're about to step onto.
Ma'am, Ma'am? Mammy, ma'am? Mammy, what's wrong? Mammy, ma'am. Mammy, ma'am.
Is this Professor Anaxa?
My eyes can no longer see. No matter. All I have to do is to place this body at the core of the array for the sake of Amphoreus. Die with me, Titan.
Oh? What is Anaxa planning? Oh boy, I see it in front of my very eyes.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Yeah, I see in front of my very eyes. I knew we're gonna be up against a definite boss. You can see the battlefield too. Alright then. Someone who sits at the throne, Cerces.
Ma'am.
Cerces was right. He's indeed here.
And Anaxa.
black-robed guy. Mem.
Everyone, brace yourself.
Here we go.
This must be the hunter reborn from the black tide that Cerces was talking about. The black sword and cloak. The owner of the piece of cloth. The north wind that sent over the deathly fog of Thanatos.
You're not demigods. Stand down or die.
Mem, run! Mem.
That's right. Let's do our best to buy time for Cerces.
Trian will also protect everyone! Trian is brave!
Miss. Only this time, may death protect us.
Here we go. It's our second big battle. Just like with Nikador.
One slash.
Oh! What?
2 slashes.
Oh!
3 slashes are enough.
Alright, you really want to put up a fight.
Exactly are you?
Who the fuck is this dude?
A VIP has dropped by.
It does seem that he doesn't have 2 phases, so I'm guessing this is a fraction of his power.
Don't let me down.
Blast.
Mimi!
Expand your thinking.
Get them.
Open sesame. Time for a lesson. Give an inch and they'll take a mile. Curious, endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Bending the rules. There's no backing out now. For me or you. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown. Self-inflicted misery.
Damn, that's a lot of damage, but it's not enough.
Cerces was right.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Me.
Open sesame. Curious, endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Dang, it's pretty strong.
Who's the little backstabber? Expand your thinking. Watch it crumble.
I'm giving it max potential, but, you know, it's not enough.
To the fire.
Not good.
Feel it.
Oh, whoa. Don't fucking die.
In that case,
Oh, Scythe Castery's time. Oh, Anaxa. Is he finally awake?
Can't be killed in a single blow. You are indeed no ordinary human. How annoying. Since the ambush failed, it'll be difficult to find another opportunity. What a pity.
Huh? Wait, is he possessed?
Professor Anaxa? No. It's Cerces.
never open sesame. Just graze.
Blast.
Lee, there's no backing out now. For me or you.
Stay put.
Give me strength.
I mean, I'm using a weak team, but
Expand your thinking. Self-inflicted misery.
Many.
you know, fuck it.
Curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. I don't have time for that.
Give an inch and they'll take it.
Score.
I'm about to be overwhelmed.
Fighting is so much more tiring.
No! Look out, everyone!
Huh?
This is bad.
Century Gate, open!
What the hell? We just trapped it, but we didn't defeat it. When that slash hit Castrice, wasn't expecting it, but I knew she was gonna be fine. But she did touch the Trailblazer, so
That was a close call.
I feel like that's gonna come into play.
Thank
I don't
goodness
know.
that we returned to Akama unharmed.
Little Cass, my head, it still hurts. Sorry. I know you told me not to open the gate.
Please don't blame yourself, Lady Trianne. If it weren't for you, we would have already met our end at the Grove.
I feel awful. I need to go back to get some rest.
Lady Trianne, you haven't been well since you woke up. Are you sure you can make it back on your own?
All this noise and commotion. Akama hasn't changed a bit, has it?
Are you Professor Anaxa?
There's no need for doubt. The Titan no longer speaks. It is I, Anaxagoras of the New Sporists.
Okay.
Indeed. You are the only one who would refer to yourself like that.
Of course. Flexing your name like that.
Professor, let me be frank. The mission Lady Aglaia entrusted us is to search for survivors, uncover the truth about the disaster at the Grove, and retrieve the core flame of Cerces.
That does not surprise me. And now, I'm a survivor who witnessed the entirety of the disaster, as well as the defenseless bearer of a core flame. Are you going to bring me to Aglaia to fulfill your duty?
That is indeed my duty. But I prefer not to present you to her as a captive or spoil of battle.
Fine. There's no need to make your life difficult. I'm not against meeting that woman. But I have some things to take care of first. The families of some of my fellow Grove Scholars live in the Holy City. Before we meet Aglaia, I want to visit them.
Because Lady Aglaia will probably be against it.
Let me guess. That woman will not only prevent me from visiting the families of the deceased, but will also suppress any information about the Grove. She's always been that cold-hearted.
Yeah, I'm still never gonna be a fan of Aglaia until like she changes, but it is what it is.
My fellows at the Grove gave their lives defending the core flame and fighting the Black Tide alongside me. Their families deserve to know the truth.
You intend to do it without her knowledge.
Do you really think that woman would treat me well, even if I behaved and proved my loyalty?
To be fair,
I wouldn't mind
hell
seeing
no.
a bit more anger on her face. Are you going to stop me, Casterus?
I will accompany you, but please understand that Lady Aglaya has her own considerations.
You truly have the makings of a fine scholar, putting yourself in other people's shoes like that. Let's go. I won't go overboard.
So, after all these years, you and Lady Aglaya are still...
Neither of us is narrow-minded. You should know the root cause of our conflict.
I'm assuming we're gonna battle the other parts later in the story. We'll have to see. Okay, now then.
Hello. And you are?
Hello. If I'm not mistaken, you are Callinicus's wife, right?
Yes. Oh, are you a messenger? No wonder I haven't heard any news for so long. There's been a change in personnel, hasn't there?
Ma'am, Callinicus passed away a few days ago, defending the Grove against the Black Tide.
So... did he manage to defend the Grove?
Huh?
Yes. He managed to protect Cerces' core flame, at the cost of his life.
I see. I'll select some of his possessions and pick a nice resting place for him.
Please let us know if you need any help, ma'am.
I come from Kremnos. Death and sacrifice are things I've learned to face with composure. You know, Callinicus, even though he was a scholar, he'd always ask me to teach him how to fight whenever he came back. Isn't it funny that a Chrysos heir like him wants to learn from an ordinary person like me? I've been prepared for this for a long time. In times like these, any ordinary goodbye might just turn out to be a final farewell.
I'm really sorry.
There's nothing to be sorry for. I was once a warrior, and I'll find my way back to the battlefield someday. With the coming coronation of the new king of Kremnos, I'll take up my lance against the creatures of the Black Tide, and seek vengeance for my husband.
Nice to hear Erica Mendez's voice in this game.
With the coming coronation of the new king of Kremnos.
Oh, hello, young ones. Is there anything I can help you with?
Are you the father of Kenani and Ardakama?
Ah, yes. Did my daughters cause trouble at school again? Alas, forgive this old brain of mine. Both of my daughters graduated long ago, and they are now scholars at the Grove. As I get older, memories from years past tend to blend together. What's the matter, young one? Why so quiet? Did my daughters really get into some trouble? If they refuse to apologize, just let me know. Their old dad can still talk some sense into them.
What should we do? I really can't tell him.
Mr. Fabio, the Black Tide took Kenani and Ardakama.
What?
They fought until their last breath against the Black Tide to defend the Grove.
Damn, that actually really
The
triggered
Chrysos
him.
heir stationed at the Grove. I failed to protect them. Mr. Fabio, if you're upset...
Don't put it that way. Even if my Artakama wasn't one of the Chrysos heirs mentioned in the prophecy, she was still a heroine, wasn't she?
Damn, breaking the truth is gonna really put a toll on us. But
What's wrong?
we have to.
I'm busy. There's a lot going on in the city, and I've got my hands full.
Mister, we're sorry to bother you, but...
No, wait, Lady Casters, did Lady Aglaia send you because of some mistake I made at work?
Keep your cool, Titus. I'm Anaxagoras from the Grove of Epiphany, and a colleague of your father, Old Titus. A few days ago, your father passed away.
Wait, what? My old man died? That's no shocker. At his age, he was due for the River of Souls any time. Just up and left me behind. That old man. I've been telling him for ages to stay in the Holy City and enjoy his retirement. But no, he just had to go off to that grove and mess around with those scholars. Still wouldn't budge after all those arguments. That stubborn old thing. I already got him a retirement home and was waiting for him to come around. All my effort is wasted now, and he didn't even give me a chance to say goodbye. That bull-headed old man, stubborn as a mule.
That is it. That's all the colleagues' families that I remember.
Good work, Miss. And Professor Anaxa.
Let's go. Take me to see Aglaia.
All right. I'll lead the way.
Huh? She's not here?
Miss Casters, my lady, you're back.
Hello. We have an important matter to discuss with Lady Aglaia. May we trouble you to inform her of our presence?
My apologies, Miss Casters. Lady Aglaia has just informed me that she has no time to receive anyone at the moment.
What's going on?
That's just great. She refuses to even see me. Answer me this, friend. Did Aglaia order you to take me directly to prison?
Who are you?
Please don't jest. It's possible that she really is busy. Let's wait here a moment, and I'll try to contact her using the slate.
Guess we're group chatting.
It's fortunate we don't have to confront that woman while I'm hauling around this sick body. Castorus, and this friend I haven't gotten the chance to know. I'll take my leave for today. That Titan made a myriad of adjustments on their own. My head still aches from that. I don't want to stay a second longer in this noisy city if I can.
Please be careful. Akama isn't the Grove. This place...
is covered by her golden threads. I know. That woman is extremely confident I won't escape her grasp. Don't worry. As I said before, I'll mind my behavior.
Miss, so many unexpected things happened on our journey to the Grove. We truly had no intention of putting you in danger, let alone face the Black Tide head-on.
So much for the Black Tide.
Please do not underestimate the threat the Black Tide poses. The Black Tide is not just an enemy of Akama, but all of Amphoreus. Even back when the forces of strife coveted the Holy City, their warriors still undeniably halted the Black Tide outside Castrum Kremnos. Nigador's core flame now sits vacant, and the Black Tide has returned. The Grove is an academic city with the best understanding of the Black Tide. It shouldn't have fallen so easily, and yet it was taken overnight, leaving the city in blood and tears, haunted by the spirits of departed heroes.
The mouth flaps
Trial of
are
strife is imminent.
weird.
I pray Mighty will be able to steal his resolve soon.
You see the movements of her mouth. I feel like that's a bug. It weren't like that before, but like that's like so weird. Anyway.
Lady Treeby once traveled across thousands of cities in Amphoreus to repel the Black Tide. But even they have no recollection of this powerful enemy in all their journeys. Perhaps the fall of strife has triggered even more terrifying events in unseen places. As for me, I detected a strong stench of death from that entity, but it wasn't because it had a connection with Thanatos. I'm afraid it's purely because it has sent countless others to their deaths. Speaking of Thanatos, Miss, there is something else I wish to verify with you. You must have an idea of the curse I bear by now.
Yeah.
I was born as the shadow of death, a poison shunned by all living beings. Yet when you caught me in the grove...
Yeah, we contacted you. Yeah, I knew it was gonna be mentioned.
I'm curious why you weren't affected by my power, Miss.
We have a Stellaron inside.
My apologies for the abrupt question. For all my life, I've always wondered, what is my connection to death? And why am I inextricably linked to Thanatos? Miss, you must be tired after being on the move these past few days. Please set aside the tragedy at the Grove for now, and rest for the day. Miss, you must be tired after being on the move these past few...
Alright then. So be it then. We're unaffected because of the Stellaron. I think. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Love to go in and take a look.
Don Hung. I wonder what's next. Oh, going back to Triby's POV. Okay, this is first.
Trianne?
What's wrong? Is there trouble at the Grove?
Yes, I sensed something. It was fleeting, but very strong. It feels like they're in some big trouble. Trianne used the Century Gate again.
Can you see what's actually happening?
No, it's fuzzy like always. But the enemy's aura has disappeared. Maybe they've moved to a safe place?
Let's hope that it's just a false alarm. We should place our trust in her and Castrus, teacher. They will keep Trianne safe.
Peggy, you're talking like we're little kids.
We?
One day, Trianne will reach her limit, and Treeby will take on the role of gatekeeper from her. We are all aware of that. I am just a little concerned about her state of mind. Trienne was already unable to speak, even in short sentences when they left. We want to say a proper goodbye at the very least.
I will pray with you.
Thanks. And Aggie, it looks like we will need you to come with us to the baths this time to unwind. It feels like neither of us have laughed for a long while. It's time to head out with the west wind!
All right.
I heard it's the Kremlin.
Here's really hot and heavy. Has it always been like this? Is someone injured over there?
If we're gonna use, you... Do we just have to get rid of someone? I guess we'll probably just swap this for that.
I heard it's the Kremlin.
No!
What happened here?
Watch out! Watch out for the Kremlin! Kremlin? This is their doing?
Aggie, now's not the time to dwell on that. Let's help the injured people first. Excuse me, coming through. Oh, you two are here as well.
I
That's
seen
a relief.
it.
Even the Twilight Courtyard is involved. What in the world happened here?
I actually just came to relax. But as soon as I got here, I saw all these people lying on the ground. I've examined them, and they don't seem to be seriously ill. It feels like they've just spent too much time in the hot water.
Multiple individuals fainting simultaneously from the hot pool steam? Where is the manager of the baths?
He disappeared, and no one knows where he's gone to. Some people have been saying that the Kremnoans are behind this. Lady Aglaya, what do you think about this?
Let these people rest. The two of you, please come with me.
Have you thought of something, Aggie?
Yes. While their intentions elude me, it's time to bring this farce to a close.
What's going on?
Oh, this many people?
This is all you can do, huh?
My day?
Deliver.
What the fuck, bro? Fine on?
Snowy! Even Snowy!
The culprit is Mightymost.
What the fuck were you two dudes doing?
Dee! What did you do to everybody?
It's just another duel where I claimed victory.
Duel?
As I expected.
They were fucking bathhouse roiding up.
On the surface, these two are the mightiest warriors in the Holy City, but they're still impulsive youths at heart. Speak up, Mighty. Tell us exactly what kind of foolishness you and Finan indulged in this time.
Just remember that, like, contest in Danganronpa 2 and, like, the fucking sauna? It's so no, Danganronpa 1.
No, none of those sound right.
He doesn't even want to say it.
Forget it.
Come on, man. Illusion of choice.
Am I seeing things? Is the magnificent deliverer finally deigning to step outside? What kind of response is that?
Nothing. I was just imitating your usual response. I don't feel anything special from you. Have you passed the demigod trial?
The ritual hasn't reopened yet. In case you forgot, it hasn't been that long since I pulled you out of the trial.
I didn't forget.
Then, you're welcome.
In twilight's last gleam, Makima stands bold. Her walls sturdy, tales untold. Dreaming of her fruitful gardens, pilgrims arrive from distant lands. Figs and olives, so grand.
Why are you rhyming all of a
Yet
sudden?
little do they know that they will step into flames, fuel to the fire, a burning brand.
What are you playing at this time?
I just felt like reciting a few lines of poetry. Surely the Crown Prince of Kremnos knows how to appreciate poetry, right?
Kremnoans steer clear of such weak literature. But my library doesn't lack collections of this kind.
These lines express the poet's yearning for their home, just as Akama is distant from many people's homes.
I know how to interpret poetry, Haikis.
Scoundrel.
There's no point in pretending to be profound, my friend. Thank you for helping me out when I was in a tight spot, but it seems to me that you aren't prepared for the trial either.
I think people just like it when men just banter like this because they're fucking stupid, so...
Don't compare your situation with mine. My people are still relying on me. I can't ascend to godhood on my own without first resolving their issues.
So, are you suggesting that you, the mighty Mightimos, and the heir to the throne of Kremnos, wish to defy tradition that has endured among your people for millennia?
I'm still thinking about what I should do.
Never mind. It's probably not my place to offer you counsel. An idea does strike me, though.
Go ahead. Let's see what terrible ideas you've come up with this time.
Maybe we both need to relieve some stress. Come, Mightimos, let's recommence our previous competition. This time, we'll see who can stay in the super hot bath for longer.
I called it, guys.
What? Are you chickening out?
The phrase chickening out does not exist in the Kremnoan language. I just find this situation absurd, that's all. All-knowing historian, are you not aware that we Kremnoans use boiling water from sword forging for our baths?
Next thing you know, they're gonna use the word Riz, am I right, guys?
Looks like I'll have to teach you some royal etiquette today.
And thus, an unprecedented sauna battle commences! With unparalleled resolve, the two warriors' determination even alters the very hue of the steam. Flames intertwine with scalding vapor, reaching toward the heavens, shrouding the sky and the sun. The spectacle is so magnificent that none dare gaze upon it directly. Since we can't see what's happening in the competition, why don't I regale you with a tale of kings to pass the time?
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Not the bath spread again.
Do you recall the legend of the Gorgo lion?
Oh, here we go again.
Mentioned by a certain veteran? The central figure, the main character, was not the sole sovereign of that land. An Oryx stood as its formidable rival. Long before the dawn of Era Chrysia, the two beasts started their timeless battle on the plains of Tritos. The lion regarded the Oryx as its food, while the Oryx perceived the lion as a scornful, oppressive, and challenging barrier that it swore to topple with its antlers. For tens of thousands of years, without respite, the two creatures thus continued their relentless pursuit and rivalry. It fixated on its rival's fleeing form in the chase. It set its sights on the other's neck, nearly within reach. It was stuck in a corner. It had no Yet others are fated to perish under the blistering sun at noon. And at last, the most scorching moment of the day descended upon them. The formidable hand of fate heeded their call and arrived!
My lords, would you like me to reduce the temperature a little?
I question, they should have just put some half-naked men art just to like signify like, you know, they want to do this fucking battle.
What? You're chickening out already?
They're just armoring it out, to be honest, so.
Get lost. Are you asking me to get lost, or...
Do whatever you want.
Oh, please forgive my presumptuousness, my lords.
What a spectacle of folly.
This is what you get for daring to challenge a Kremnoan without understanding your own place.
What I'm saying is, your little game dragged down quite a few innocent souls alongside you.
We will personally escort back home the customers left awestruck by our formidable presence.
This isn't fair. You're wearing way less than I am.
Is this the latest trend now? Getting into the baths while dressed in full armor?
Don't look at me like that. It was he who challenged me. There is no word for flee in the Kremnoan language.
Very well. Let us bring this farce to a close, shall we? Warriors, it is time to get moving. Alas, the flame chase journey is destined to be a lengthy one, replete with obstacles.
But thanks to those two, all the gloom has vanished into thin air. Though we just had quite the commotion. It's not every day we find the Marmorial Palace this serene. Shall we continue with our previous plans? Hyacinth, would you care to join us?
Such an empty bath is indeed a rare sight. I was looking forward to unwinding after work. I'd be delighted to accept your invitation, Lady Treeby.
How about we go to the biggest bath?
Take a bath. Alright then.
Let me check. The water temperature feels just perfect.
So, how is the feeling of having the entire bath to yourselves?
It's so good.
There we go. I told you they were gonna do that. Give me this screenshot for a second here.
But, Lady Treeby, aren't you going to soak in the bath with us?
We will have to pass. After all, we've become children.
Please understand that she can no longer endure the heat of this pool due to the blessings of Yanis.
Oh.
Are you curious about us, Hyacinth?
I am, but something tells me that it might be better to change the topic.
Don't get all nervous. It's not something we can't discuss. The truth is, a long, long time ago, we were a mature adult just like Aggie. Then, because of reasons, We inherited Yanis's divinity and gained the power of passage. And in return, the price we had to pay was the splitting of our soul.
Each opening of the Century Gate intensifies the strain on Treeby and the others. They are gradually regressing towards infancy, both in body and mind.
We don't know what awaits us at the end either, but anyway, that's why we've turned into children.
In that case, when you opened that giant sentry gate above Akama during the battle against Nikador...
Well, there's no way around it. We all know that the flame chase journey won't be a smooth ride.
Maybe we can find a way to fix it. The primary research focus of Newsporists is the soul. We explore its depletion and methods to restore dispersed souls. As long as research continues, there might be a breakthrough that can help. We will do everything we can.
So your first reaction is in fact denial. You're indeed an Anaxa student. I look forward to your good news, Hyacinth.
Now there's another reason to look forward to tomorrow.
Huh?
Lady Treeby!
Huh?
What's wrong?
Something to do with Trian?
Things off.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
That